MrSavage has changed a lot of settings since I last made a video on him, such as his brightness, his X and Y sensitivities, and he's also got a new mouse. So let's go over everything. Starting off in video, he's still on full screen as this reduces input delay. His resolution is 1920 by 1080. He's using 360 FPS to match his monitor's hertz, and he's using performance mode, which lowers your graphics in game and gives you a huge FPS boost. His brightness has been increased slightly to 115%, and he is still using no colorblind mode. His view distance is still on far, which gives you the advantage of seeing items at a farther distance. His textures are on medium and his meshes are on high. His sound quality is on high, which makes the game sound better, and he's also using visualized sound effects, which gives the advantage of seeing sounds visually. For his game settings, he's got auto open doors off, hold to swap off, auto sort consumables to the right off, disable pre-edit option is off, and he's got the auto confirm edits on none, so he's basically not using edit on release. He has to do every edit manually. Oh, and his replays are only half on, and he's got the energy saving options turned off, as this gives you a slight FPS boost. As for HUD, his reticle is obviously on. He's got the reticle ammo indicator on, which adds this little indicator. His damage numbers are on cumulative, which automatically adds up all the damage dealt. His reticle feedback damage is on hit only, and that looks like this on screen, and his damage numbers scale is on 115%. As for the rest of his HUD settings, here they are on screen. For his mouse sensitivity, he is now using 9.7% on both the X and Y. His targeting and scope, however, are still the same on 49.9%, with both the building and editing sensitivities on 100%. By the way, all of these sensitivities are on a mouse DPI of 800, and if you want to know why pros use a high mouse DPI, check out this video on screen. In addition, I believe his mouse hertz is quite high. It's probably between 2000 Hz and 4000 Hz, as this can massively reduce pixel skipping, and I believe he's also using the default mouse sense with mouse acceleration disabled. For his movement, he's got 64% on the forward diagonal angle, his strafe is on 90%, and his backward diagonal angle is on 122. Then we've got his keybinds, which are pretty standard for the movement. His reload, however, is on mouse button 5, his use is on E, his harvesting tool from 1 all the way down to 6 is on default, his wall is on F, his floor is on G, his stairs is on T, his roof is on left shift, his trap is on mouse button 4, and his repair is on L, his rotate building is on Y, and finally his build and edit is on R/mouse wheel scroll down to reset his edits. Moving on to his setup, here's what it looks like in 2024. It consists of a Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2 mouse, a SteelSeries Apex Pro Mini keyboard, a GameSense Radar Benji Fishy mousepad in the XL version, a Asus PG248QP, and his new-ish Beyerdynamic MMX 300 headset. Oh, and he's also got a really expensive camera to get shots like this. Moving on to his PC specs. Now, MrSavage does say that this is a secret, but I do believe it's been built by this guy on screen from this clip here.
Oh, Cobra. No. Chat, Cobra is the son of the guy that built my PC.
And from that, I can only assume he's using the best CPU, that's the Intel Core i9-4900K, the best GPU, that's the RTX 4090, and the best motherboard and other components. Moving on from that, I want to show you his optimized Windows 10 settings, which here's proof he is actually using Windows 10, you can see from the bottom left corner. But to get the best settings, you want to go inside the control panel, you want to uncheck all 4 of these right here. Then if you go into the background applications, you want to simply uncheck all these and stop them from running in the background. After that, in the advanced system settings, go under performance, then under visual effects, you want to adjust for best performance and then tick these essential settings on screen. After that, I like to go into the device manager under high precision event timer, and some people say that if you disable this, it can boost your FPS. It's something you should try, and if not, just re-enable it. I also like to go into the run box and type in temp. I then like to select all of these and simply delete them. I do this again with %, temp %, and yet again with prefetch. Also, while the game is running, I press Ctrl Alt Delete, go into the task manager, and then find Fortnite, right click on it, go to details, then right click on the top exe, set the priority from the default normal to high. You'll notice as well in the task manager, if you look at the very bottom, you'll see uptime. To your surprise, the uptime may be very high, like some of these examples are on screen, like some are just ridiculous. And this is because of a fast start feature, which has become quite the meme. So to fix this, head into power options, click change settings that are unavailable, and simply uncheck this option. Now when you shut down your PC will fully shut down and the uptimer will be reset. Oh, if you go into gaming too, specifically under the game bar, you want to ensure that that is turned off, as it can give you micro stutters. As well, in the search, if you type in power plan, click edit power plan, then change advanced settings, you'll notice by default it's on a normal power plan. Instead, you want to change that to high performance, which as you can imagine will make it perform at a higher level. Next, we've got MrSavage's optimized Nvidia settings, which he did showcase in the past, but those are outdated, so let's cover the new ones. Now, straight away, I recommend using the latest driver. It's something Epic Games themselves recommend. Simply head into this driver section right here, and this is where you'll see the latest game ready driver. And what's cool about this Nvidia app is if you scroll down to the bottom, you can see exactly what's been changed in this latest driver. You've got what's new, and this obviously changes with every different driver. And then you've got my favorite thing, which is what's fixed. This can feature a range of different fixes to crash fixes, bugs, and just so much more. It's just really handy to have. And you've also got learn more, where you can obviously learn more about the driver. After that though, if you open up the Nvidia app, which is currently still in beta, head over to the graphics section, then select the game of choice. Obviously we're going to use this one. Now you can press this button here to optimize it, but I don't like to do this. Instead, I go into global settings and I customize it like this on screen. As you can see, I've got the RTX dynamic vibrance off, I've got image scaling off, I've got low latency mode on currently, although you can use ultra if you want lower latency. Max frame rate I've got off. Monitor technology, I use G-Sync. You should too if you've actually got it on your monitors like technology. If not, just click fixed refresh. Power management, I currently have this on normal as it works best on my PC, but if you do want more FPS, you might find that prefer maximum performance will be better for you. And for the rest of the settings, I've got them just like this on screen. Next, you want to head into the Nvidia control panel, go into manage 3D settings, and you want to copy all of my settings that are set up in this video on screen in the manage 3D section. Then finally go into adjust desktop size and position, select your main game and monitor, then select full screen and make sure a GPU is selected with the highest refresh rate possible. Next from that, I want to cover the best Epic Games launcher settings. You want to head to the top right into the settings, then scroll down to where it says desktop notifications and simply disable show free games and show news and special offers, as these can cause FPS stutters when they're pushed out, so it's best to disable both of them. After that, you can scroll down slightly and open up Fortnite. You can tick the additional command line box and you can put in these 3 different commands if you'd like, although I have heard that they don't actually do anything this season, but I like to just try them anyway. Next, in the library where you see Fortnite, click on it and then go into the options, and inside here you want to uncheck high-res textures for a slight FPS boost. You want to uncheck DirectX 12 shaders, as we're going to use performance mode, and I also recommend using the pre-downloaded stream assets, as this can help you big time with ping. You can also go into the Epic Games launcher folder on Windows inside that engine file right there and actually paste in this command that I'll have in the description below. And what this does is it increases your download speeds on the Epic Games launcher, so you'll download game updates way faster than before. And finally, I want to cover the best network settings you should use. Straight away, you want to update your network drivers to make sure these are the latest ones available. Then want to go into your network settings and basically set them up like I've got on screen. These are essentially the best network settings you can use. Just make sure to copy one for one what I'm using on screen right now. After that, you can use the lowest ping DNS server, which Epic Games themselves recommend. Just go into your network settings as shown on screen. Then in the DNS section where you put the address, you can put in a custom one. And to find out which one is the best one for you, you can use DNS benchmark, or you can type in this command on screen inside the CMD. And that right there is MrSavage's settings in 2024. If it helped out, drop a like and subscribe for more videos. And before you go, check out any of these other videos on screen right now.